Hi, good morning, everyone. We are from 99 Workouts, and I have a special guest today. Um, we were shooting all men in the couple of episodes, and there was a huge demand that we need to, uh, showcase someone from Pune who's, um, an entrepreneur and has done multiple things and follows a fitness routine. So let's find out who the person is, and we'll introduce her on the show today and have a small chat with her and see how her fitness journey has been and how she can motivate others to do any kind of exercise, wake up early in the morning and do all the errands and still try to stay fit. So we have on our show Vandana. Hi
Hi.
Vandana, welcome.
Hi, Tisha.
I've known Vandana for a long time, and Vandana, tell me something. When did you come to Pune?
I came to Pune in 2005 when I was 7 months pregnant with my second child.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And so where do you get this accent from?
So I was born in England,
Mhm.
born and brought up in England, but I spent 10 years in Eastern Europe and the last 14 years in India.
Okay. So if I have to ask you, being an Indian, which is your favorite country?
India.
Yeah. So what do you like about India as such, which you can't find anywhere else?
There's one word that we have in Hindi that I don't think exists anywhere else, and it's apnapan.
Okay.
Apnapan. You
Okay.
get that apnapan here
Right.
that you just don't get anywhere else.
वंदना जी ने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग वर्ड यूज किया, अपनापन, जो एक बहुत बहुत एक वर्ड में इतना इमोशन और इतना फीलिंग्स है उसमें. आप ये वर्ड को अगर यूज करेंगे अपनी जिंदगी में और सबकी तरफ, अपने फैमिली की तरफ एक अपनापन के हिसाब से देखेंगे, और ये दुनिया बहुत ही खूबसूरत लगेगा आपको. हमारा नेक्स्ट सवाल है, वंदना, यू आर अ मॉम,
Yeah.
okay, you have your own business, and you do a lot of TED talks and things like that. You do a lot of work with corporates. How do you find time to do exercise, like workout?
It's really tough, but I think the point is, if you decide you are going to do it, you will find time to do it.
Right.
So I found that I wasn't making time to do it, so I ended up getting up earlier. So I wake up at 5,
Oh wow.
and it's the only way I can fit it into my day. And I know how important it is. I'm 48 now, and I can feel that my body's changing,
Right.
and I'm so glad that I have kept exercise in my life.
Okay.
So it's just, you have to.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
If it's a walk, you can put a walk in. If it's going to the gym, it's gymming. It's taekwondo. It's something
Okay.
that you really enjoy.
Okay. And do you pass it on to your children at home, and you ask them to play
My
sports?
kids, I have to tell you something. My kids actually motivate me.
Is it?
My daughter Zara is 13 and she plays in the under 17 football team.
Oh wow.
She's a gold medalist athlete. My
Amazing.
son plays football as well. So actually they motivate me. They're like, did you go to the gym today? Did you exercise today? So it's fantastic having that with them.
तो आपने सुना अभी इनके जो बेटे और बेटी है, उनके थ्रू इनको इंस्पिरेशन मिल रहा है. वो इतने स्पोर्ट्स में इन्वॉल्व है कि वो अपनी मदर को हमेशा चेक रखते हैं कि एक्सरसाइज के लिए जा रही है, नहीं जा रही है, उनके रूटीन से टाइम निकाल के जा रही हैं, which is like a healthy family, like it's a very I'm very proud of you, like and your family, because in today's world, children are getting into PUBG and all those videos on mobiles and things like that. They don't want to go to the ground.
So Tushar, what I'd say to you on that is that, look, there's place for everything. When we were growing up,
Right.
we were like always listening to music or always watching movies, and our parents had the same complaints. I think everything in moderation.
Right.
So my kids do play games, but they realise that exercise is really important.
Right. I believe you do a lot of talks, TED talks and things like that. So what's your topic generally on?
So my company is called the Human Alarm Clock.
Okay.
So I'm a CA, which is a chartered accountant,
Oh wow.
but I am also a CA, which is a chief alarmist.
Okay.
So I alarm people, I wake people up, and
Okay.
that's what I do. All my talks are all about getting people to think differently and realising life is different.
Right. इनका एक लाइन है, जो टैग लाइन जो बोल सकते हैं, ह्यूमन अलार्म क्लॉक. जब वो सुबह बजता है तो लोग वो उसको बंद कर देते हैं, इतना इरिटेटिंग साउंड रहता है वो कि उसको बंद करके लोग सोना चाहते हैं. But human alarm clock is the right start to the day. Like, you know, if you how would you like carry this human alarm clock principle into people to motivate themselves to go and, you know, wake up and work out?
Honestly, I think the thing is, we've all seen people get old. We've
Right.
all heard about people dying before their time,
Right.
right?
Right.
If we can't respect ourselves and
Right.
our bodies, this is the only home
Right.
we actually have,
Right.
right?
Right.
And if we can't keep this in order, what hope have we got of keeping anything
Right.
else in order?
Right.
I think that should be the biggest alarm clock of all.
Right.
That this is the only body I've been given. I'm never going to be given another body. So
Right.
I've got to look after it.
Right.
So if I do that at the beginning of the day, then it's done for the day. I feel so great.
Right.
Whether it's taking my dog for an hour's walk or coming to the gym, it is done by 7:30. And I
Oh.
can just get on with my life.
Right. So, what would be your advice to moms who have, who are still thinking that, you know, they feel that their children, they've got errands to do, they don't get time. So, what would be your one advice to them, like, you know, regarding fitness?
I think my advice is really simple and it relates to everything I believe in. Nature, if you look at a seed can't grow without having things around it. It takes from the environment. Don't try and do it by yourself. Get a buddy. Get my best friend Carolyn is the one who gets me to the gym in the mornings, right? Days when I don't want to go, she's like, oh, come on, we'll go. And then days when she doesn't want to go, I'm like, oh, come on, we're going to go. Or we'll do something. So bring someone else into your life. Do it with someone else and do it with passion.
Right. Vandana, lately the Prime Minister has announced the Fit India movement. Do you think it's very late, or you think it's the right time?
I think it's absolutely the right time. It is not late. I mean, this is the time for us to get fit. It is going to take down illness. It's going to keep us strong. It's going to help us. I'm glad that this government, right? I'm glad that Modi, our Prime Minister, has actually realised how important health is.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
And I think he's doing a brilliant job.
Right. Well, Vandana, thank you very much for giving us time for 19 workouts. She's a very busy person, and you know she has a lot of things lined up. Very systematic with timing, and of course when you have to run a family, you need to be time bound and things like that. Plus, attend and prepare, for the next day. I believe you're writing a book also.
Yes, I've got a series of science fiction novels coming out.
Oh.
About a girl who finds out she's got into an institute in outer space,
Oh.
and aliens from all different planets come and study with her and tell her what is wrong with Earth.
Oh wow. So that's going to be really interesting with this Chandrayaan 2 going up.
Yeah.
And it's all a mystery. So I think we have to wait for her book to release. Maybe he's got some Chandrayaan in there also.
Yeah.
We're not even sure, right? So thank you so much, Vandana, once again.
Thank you.
It was I really appreciate you. You took out time today.
Thanks.
And believe it or not, human alarm clock, when it rings tomorrow in the morning, don't switch it off.
Get out
Wake
there
up
and do it.
and
Do it.
come to the gym or go on the ground and do some kind of exercise. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Watch 99 workouts.